Absolutely central to design energetics is the principle that there's a living energy flowing in the landscape around us at all times. This energy was known to the Chinese as the breath of life, to the Indian tradition as prana, and something actually very similar is recognised increasingly in modern science under the headings of the A field, the morphic field, and the 0 point field. But the terminology is not important here. What's important is the principle that there's a living energy in the landscape around us and that our buildings are the mediator between that energy and our own. The great thing about George's house is it shows that you don't have to have a grand house or a massive budget to create a life-enhancing environment.
Hi Michael, come in. Yeah, not too bad.
Once inside the house, we need to look at how the energy moves around the building. Now, when I first came here to see George, there was a big opening through here, which meant that the energy is coming in through the front door. We're going straight into one room and not circulating any further. So we closed the opening, guiding the chi around into the house, and that brings us next to the staircase. Now, when I arrived, the staircase was more of a problem. There was a ceiling running parallel with the staircase, not very far above head height, completely enclosed, very dark, quite oppressive. And what we've done is opened the stairway up all the way through to the roof line, flooding the whole central area of the building with light, and that doesn't just make the building look better and feel better, it actually energizes the building. George, what difference do you think it's made, the work that we've done here?
Well, it's made his landing another room basically. It's made a big, light, fresh area. In the mornings it's fantastic when you come from the bedroom, especially in the summer when the windows open. You can hear the birds singing, the sheep in the fields, and it's just so light and airy, and it's basically not an access and egress to other rooms, it's another room now.
Beneath the bedroom is another extended area of the house, the new living room. Now, everything looks perfectly normal at a first glance, and what you won't notice is that this back wall is actually several degrees out of square. Why should that matter? Well, the orientation of buildings is profoundly important in understanding the energetics. The earth that we live on is actually a big magnet with a north pole at the top and a south pole at the bottom. These are very different energetic influences. We have everything constantly rising over the eastern horizon, setting on the western horizon. Again, they're very different influences. And so what is a very subtle, almost invisible influence in the design here can make a difference to the well-being of George's family. The back of the house has been completely transformed, and a couple of degrees of difference in the angle doesn't show at all. But once again, there is at the back here more than meets the eye. Analysing the whole picture, I determined that there was an underground watercourse crossing beneath one part of the house. George's neighbour subsequently confirmed that and showed us where it comes out down the road. Once again, why is it important? Well, the reason it's important is that chi goes where water goes, just the same as energy goes where blood goes in the human body. And water flowing beneath the house can actually suck the chi away from the building. So we masked that beneath the foundations before the extension was built and solved the problem. The work we've done in the kitchen also addresses circulation. Here we have the other side of the wall that we closed off near the front door, which works very well visually. And the other end of the kitchen is quite near the centre of the house. So by opening up through there into the living room and dining room, that too has enhanced the circulation of the whole house. It's just like the human body. For the human body to be healthy, energy has to circulate. So it is with the house.